Well, boys and girls, time surely does fly by fast. G-Fest 27 is now in the history books. We're all home now, and now it's time to flex the toys we went bankrupt for. Greetings inferiors, it is I, Panda the Manda here, and today I'll be presenting my G-Fest 27 haul. I know that I probably said this within my two previous G-Fest haul videos, 2018 and 2019, but this year slapped. I feel like that every time I attend these conventions, they just keep getting better and better. And it's not just because of the dealer's room or what special guests are attending. It's when I'm back and reunited with my friends. But you're not here for my experience. That's for when the vlog video comes out. Let's get started with the basic items. So here's the first thing I got. This is an envelope right here that contains my name tag because I pre-registered. They chose a different color this year because within the past 3 G-Fests, yeah, so these are the 3 G-Fests I attended, 2017, 2018, and 2019. They always remained different shades of blue. The only thing that really changes is the icon for G-Fantas. Like, for example, 2017 had Shin Godzilla. This one had G-Fantas and a different artwork of G-Fantas. 2019 supported a different font for G-Fest. And not only that, but it's also relocating, you know, what number or the year the convention's being held. For this year, we're going back to the classic G-Fest font, along with what looks like, oh, never mind, a more simplified version of G-Fantas, pretty much the same artwork that was used to promote the convention, along with the return of the original position of the number and the date. I do like that the fact that they chose a different color for this year. I guess it's a lot more easier in case like people didn't pay for the registration but they're using old name tags. I'm not sure if that was the main cause of it, but I feel like that's the only theory I can come up with to which why they would change the color. But I'm not complaining. I mean, I feel like the yellow looks really good for the name tags. Another thing we got on day 1, we got the official program book. Right here we got the G-Fantas. We got Akira Takarada to honor his memory, the what he's being considered the godfather of G-Fest. I guess we can consider him the Mark Hamill of Godzilla because of how active he is in the Star Wars community. Akira Takarada, one of the original actors from the first Godzilla movie and also would play other characters throughout the series, was pretty heavily active in the fan base and would come to G-Fest every now and then. And it's good to see that we're paying tribute to this absolute legend, one of the main stars who participated in a movie that I'd say really had an impact on Hollywood. Here's another paper we got. Just as almost every year, we got another advertisement from Radioactive Toys. Nothing really changes with these flyers. They always have the same style. The only thing that changes is, you know, what new products they're selling, what deals they got for payments and methods, and just pretty much their warm welcoming to G-Fest. So that's pretty much all the basic stuff out of the way. Let's get to the toys. Alright, so here we go. We're going to be starting off with day 1. Keep in mind, I don't remember the order when I purchased the figures, but I do know what figures were purchased between the days. So please pardon that, and I hope that this doesn't really become a problem. For the first purchase, I went directly straight to the YMSF table, tagging along with Goji Boy 75 and a couple of others, and I purchased the YMSF Gyra from War of the Gargantuas. Here's a better look right here, and YMSF products, I don't know why, but they just look so much better compared to modern day Bandai vinyls. Because just look at the detail into this guy. Look at the detail into the face, and especially look at the paint apps to this man's right here. This guy, for $45 directly from the company itself, it's not bad. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get Sandra. I think that's the other Gargantua name, because he sold out quickly. There wasn't really much of these guys in stock. YMSF, they brought low stock to G-Fest in general, so that's why I immediately tried to head down over there to that table and get what I want from there. That was for day 1. It's a little bit blurry right now, so I'm about to zoom out. These are 2 products I bought from Showcase Daikaiju. So for the 2 products that I bought from them, I bought for $40 the 40th Memorial Box Godzillasaurus. I thought this was the original Bandai release from when Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah came out, but as one of my friends pointed out, He does have the pink neck, which does suggest that he is indeed from that box set. Reason why he was $40 is because he does have a couple of paint chips on the back of the dorsal fins, and the fact that he does have a chip at the end of the tail. But that doesn't really change much for me enjoying this guy. He is amazing. I really like this dude. He is indeed my first 40th Memory Box figure, so that's a bit interesting, and I would say it's not really bad of a first purchase from that set. So the second product that I got from Showcase Daikaiju on day one, this one was a little bit unplanned. I did plan on getting some Gamera Kaiju, but to see this one specifically with his tag, and especially for his price point, despite the fact that I don't really like him or his movie, I just decided to get him anyway. It's just one of those for this case, it was just one of those fuck it moments. I'll just get him just for the hell of it, and that is the Bandai Green Tag Movie Monster Series Gamera 2006, aka Toto. I got him for $50 at Showcase Daikaiju, and I know that might seem, I guess not, I wouldn't say it's overpriced, but I guess not the best deal that I've gotten. But considering that the fact that I couldn't really find much green tag Gameras out there, and that this was the common Gamera I can find with the tag on them, I just decided to might as well get them. And especially with how great condition the tag is, there's no damage to the edges at all. It's in really decent shape, and the fact that alone that the figure doesn't have any paint chips or really no damage to this guy at all. He doesn't have no paint chips at the toenails or the fingernails. Nothing's warped. So for $50, I think that's worth it. And even though I don't really enjoy him or the movie, the figure alone and for how much he was being charged for it, I couldn't really pass on this guy. So I decided to get him anyway. I need more Gamera Kaiju in my collection, so I guess he was a perfect addition to that list. For the next one, this is a modern day Bandai figure. He was released last year, I believe. I think it was, that is the Bandai Movie Monster Series Godzilla 1991. This guy is really good, and I wasn't really expecting much from Bandai when they announced this dude. I thought they were just going to take the original 6-inch Heisei Godzilla mold they've been using for about a decade now and just re-release it into the modern world. But the fact that they pretty much did a new mold, well, I wouldn't say a new mold, it's more inspired from the 3-inch, I think it's Shogoken, that's what it's called. I don't know how to pronounce it. 89 Godzilla with retooling of the mouth. Here's a better look of the figure. Again, the details into the face look nice, although I'm not much of a fan how they kind of didn't really get the eyes right, because as we all know, the Bio Goji or the Gedo Goji suit had really dark eyes. He didn't really have much white eyes until the Battle Goji suit was created. And I love the fact how they kind of made the mistake of using a picture of 1989 instead of the 91. Just a personal goof on Bandai's part, but this guy's really solid. I really do like him. Up next, we have another Gamera Kaiju and another modern day Movie Monster Series figure. This is probably by far one of the best purchases of the day, and it's probably one of my favorite modern day products done by Bandai, and that is the Movie Monster Series Iris for $40. Oh, I should also mention that Godzilla over there, I should also mention that Godzilla right here, I got him for $30, so roughly around MSRP. For $40 on Iris, that's really not bad. I really love the amount of detail that went into this thing. This guy is beautiful. Although his articulation is a little bit limited, I can let that slide because just by looking at this thing, he's just amazing. He's just as badass as he was in the movie. Gamera 3 Revenge of Iris is one of my favorite kaiju films of all time. Come to think of it, I think it's one of the best kaiju films of all time. So to own a Iris figure, and the fact that Bandai brought him back to the modern world, I think that it's a perfect chance for kaiju collectors to get their hands on an Iris figure. I'm just glad to own an Iris figure, and for $40, I don't think that's not bad. You can't really bargain much with vendors when it's a new product that's still being manufactured. You kind of just have to suck it up. I guess give that cash to that vendor. They might be charging like maybe $5 over, $10 over. For my next product, I didn't actually pay for this one. This was a gift by one of my good friends, Goji Boy 75. He just randomly gave me this statue. Of course I'm not gonna deny a free product, so I took it, and that is the Banpresto Ultraman Tiga. It's a statue. And that's pretty much it. But he's actually really nice. I don't really collect Ultraman that much, nor do I know much about Ultraman Tiga. I know a couple guys that like Ultraman Tiga, so I believe this product came out last year. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I know I have some Ultraman fans in my comment section, but I'm pretty sure this guy debuted in 1996, considering that it was the 25th anniversary, and I think this thing came out last year. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. This guy's really nice. I like the detail that went into this thing. I don't have really much Banpresto figures, so to have this guy, I think now I'm tempted to buy more products from Banpresto. Thank you very much, Goji Boy. Subscribe to his channel. I'll put that in the link of the description below. Next up is a figure that almost everyone in my friend group gave me shit for. It's not the fact that I overpaid for this, and if anything, I got this for, this is probably like the cheapest thing I got in my entire haul. For $15, I got what I believe is the Toho Eiga Godzilla 1964. A lot of my friends were kind of making fun of me because, oh, it looks like a Bandai creation, and Bandai creation kind of doo-doo and shit. But for $15, and especially with the amount of detail, which to be honest, I feel like there's more detail in this thing than a Bandai creation figure would have. So especially with like the mouth detail, I don't really think this guy is not that bad for $15. So I guess fuck you guys then. But I'm happy with him. I like the position he's in, and I think he'll look really nice on display. I guess I'll take the L then, assholes. Alright, so for this next product, this is from Radioactive Toys. For $35, I bought the Bandai Movie Monster. I think it's Movie Monster series. If not, I think it's the Green Tag Gauss, Hyper Gauss specifically, from Gamma 3 Revenge of Iris. For $35, I don't think it's not that bad, considering that he does have some shit all over the back of his wings. And that's like the only thing that's wrong with him. There's not that much damage to like the mold itself, so I think it was worth it. I think it was worth the $35. No tag, so I'm not really sure what release this one is. Tell me down in the comments if you think you know. I'm most likely sure it's probably a green tag, if not an earlier release. I needed a Bandai Gauss. I don't really have one, so to get the Hyper Gauss, I thought that it was a worthy purchase. I haven't really come across any good deals on this guy alone, so for $35, I think that was probably my best choice so far for that figure. Alright, so for this one, we have another modern day figure. This guy just came out like about a month ago. It's an SH Monster Arts product, and the only SH Monster Arts product that I did buy, and that is the SH Monster Arts Godzilla 2004. Here's his box. Put that to the side. Shit, I'm gonna have to like move. I'm gonna have to reposition everything, so bear me a second. Alright, I managed to reposition everything, so I was able to get the box in frame. So let's take a look at this guy. This guy he's not bad, but I feel like he could have been better. For $100, $5 over MSRP, I feel like we could have gotten a better neck joint system, since my head is very loose, and as I discovered, he's got a joint system very similar to the 1954 figure, where it's like a double ball jointed system. I'm not much of a fan of those, as those things really love to get loose, and for me, my 2004 figure isn't loose. If anything, he's actually, I guess, evenly balanced, so it's not tight nor is it loose, so I guess it's right in the middle. I do love the detail that went into this guy. No derp eyes, believe it or not, and just putting this guy on camera, he just looks amazing. So I'm really glad that I got this dude. I've been pretty excited for this product ever since it was announced, and though while the first-hand images kind of put everyone to the edges of their seats, as soon as more and more people started to get this figure in hand, people started to have their minds changed on this product. Our next figure is one that caught me by surprise. I wasn't planning on getting this dude, but once I saw him at this table for his price, and considering that it was ironic that the table next to the vendor was selling the exact same product for $300, I decided to buy the Shogoken Mechagodzilla 1974 for $110, pre-owned but in good condition. And yes, the box has in fact been signed by the great Tomoko Ai, who played Katsura in Terror of Mechagodzilla. I know that it's not 1975, but I couldn't find a 75 Shogoken Mechagodzilla, and I did not bring my Bandai 1975 vinyl figure. I should have, but this, I guess, was a good substitute for that figure. But for 110 bucks, no loose joints or anything like that, he works just fine. I feel like that was really worth the price point. All of his accessories are in the box, so yes, he did come with everything. The spring mechanism in his head to make him spin to activate the shield does work just fine, so I was really relieved about that. This is a product that's nearly 20 years old. I'm really happy to own this figure, and I can proudly say that this thing is a lot better than the SH Monster Arts Mechagodzilla 74. He looks a lot more accurate to the suit, and I feel like some of the joints mechanism, especially with the head and especially the shoulders, just work a lot better than the Monster Arts did. This was really unexpected. As soon as I saw him on the shelf, I wasn't really planning on buying him, because I knew for a fact that I thought that this figure was going to be worth well over $300 because of the condition he's in and as soon as I asked the seller out of curiosity how much he is, and being told that he was $125, and the fact that I got him for a flat out $100, I think this is probably the second best deal I got for this year in the convention, and probably one of the best deals I got throughout the times I attended G-Fest, and that is the Treadmasters Heisei Godzilla from the King of the Monsters line. This was part of the first Godzilla products Treadmasters has put out. This is from 1994. He is in box, mint condition. He does in fact come with the comic book strip that Treadmasters would always put in with the 10-inch figure line. Comes with the tail as well. Nothing has been opened. Nothing has been tampered with at all. The box is in really good shape for something that's well over 25 years old. Another thing I really like about is that the fact that it has the original price sticker on it. Right there. In 1994, you can go to your local Toys R Us and pick this guy up for 20 bucks. I really fucking wish that we still get toys in America or anywhere around the world. I wish we get toys like these today, because the fact that they added the lights and sound feature and had licenses to the vocals, oh my god, I would take this over a Playmates figure any day. This guy I spotted a couple times at a bunch of vendors. They were selling them for well over 50 bucks. Some of them were selling it for like $70 or $80. But I think this was probably the best condition I could find them for. This guy was getting my attention from this one specific dealer, and to get him for $50, I think it was worth it. And I'm gonna be made fun of for this, but honestly, I could care less. I got the 1 foot tall Imperial Godzilla. This is from 1985, when Godzilla 1985 came to the United States. Imperial put out a couple of Godzilla products. They put out a 1 foot tall model and a 6-inch model as well. I spotted a couple of those 6-inch figures. Problem is, most of them were bootlegs. I only came across maybe like 2 official 6-inch Imperial Godzillas. I really like this dude. He's in really good shape. He's a little bit dusty. He has a little bit of dust on the bottom of his feet, but that's about it. No damage to this guy at all whatsoever. He does have a couple paint chips right here on the dorsal fins, but I think that's common with something that's well over 30 years old. Again, this is just one of those figures where I just say fuck it and just buy them, because sometimes you would want the ridiculous product, and I got them and I'm happy about it. So day 1 is out of the way. Now we're gonna move on to day 2, and I'm already starting to think I'm probably going to be running out of table space by the end of this video. Alright, so for day 2, the first purchase that I got at the dealer's room, this one was unexpected, and I'd say that this is probably the best deal that I got for this guy, or probably the best purchase that I made at the convention. And to see this guy go for $35 in box, he has with some damage to it, I feel like that was a bit worth it, and that is the Treadmasters Jiger in box, $35, because there is some damage to the side and a little bit at the back of the box. So not only that, but the plastic itself, where the clamshell would be, has seen better days. Obviously, Jiger itself looks fine, but I'm not going to be opening this dude. I'm going to keep him in his box, just like with the Treadmasters Heisei Godzilla. For $35, that's worth it. They were also selling a couple other Gamma Treadmasters products, but 35 bucks, I can't pass on that one. So of course I'm gonna snag that dude up. Second purchase, this one has a history. It has a story, and I might as well explain it. So on day one, all of my friends bought Ifukube products. We're talking Gigabrains, Ballmarks, etc. I was the only one who didn't buy a Ifukube product on day one, and I was kind of peer pressured into getting one on day two. Goji Boy 75 helped me get a Ifukube product. I came across this one Gigabrain for $119, and from what I've been told, he goes well over $100, like $50, sometimes $200. I got in bag. I got him out of the bag already. The Gigabrain Godzilla 1962. I think he's some sort of an exclusive. I don't remember what. This guy is nice. I really like the sculpting of this dude. There he is. Here's how he looks better, and with the focus adjusted. He looks great. His dorsal fins do in fact glow in the dark. In fact, hang on, I'm gonna turn off the lights for a second in 3, 2, 1. I don't know if the camera's doing any justice, but this is what it looks like. I can see the dorsal fins glowing. Here's what it looks like glowing in the dark, and I think it looks really nice. Now back to lights. For $119 with the bag, I think from what I've been told, it's a really good purchase, a really good deal, and especially for a starter when it comes to Ifukube products. So thank you, Goji Boy 75, again for helping me get a Gigabrain figure, and especially getting one for a decent price. For this next purchase, this one's a little bit different. This is actually something new to me. I decided for once finally to buy some art, and I came across Matt Frank's table. Matt Frank is a pretty popular artist, and he actually did some work for Arrow Video for the Blu-ray Gamma series. And so for 20 bucks, a signature and a photo, I bought a copy of his artwork for Gamma Guardian of the Universe. I already got it framed. Here's a signature off to the side. This thing is beautiful, and I'm really glad that I'm really glad that I bought this thing. Most importantly, I'm glad that I was able to meet Matt Frank. The dude's awesome. I love his work. You guys should go check him out. For the next product, this is another YMSF product that I bought. It was like the last two of these being sold, so I might as well get it for 80 bucks. I think that's how much it was. Yeah, $80. I got the YMSF Behemoth. This guy's not so bad. I'm not really much of a fan of the glossiness to him, but I like him. He looks nice. I really like the tusks. Alright, so I got two purchases in one. One I got for a really nice bargain, and the other one is another vintage figure. So for the bargain, I got the X Plus USA Godzilla 1964. This is the second version of the suit for when he fought Ghidorah. As you can see, he was being charged for 80 bucks, but I got him down to 60. Probably my best bargain yet. And I bought along with him a 4-inch Treadmasters Heisei Godzilla from the Godzilla Wars line for $35. Reason why he was 35 is because the dorsal fins are falling apart. I try to see if I can like get some batteries installed into him. The screw itself has been torn up, so it's kind of impossible to open that thing to install some new batteries into him. But regardless, I'm just glad that I was able to get some more Treadmasters figures. This is the last Treadmasters product that I got of the whole convention, but nevertheless, I'm pretty happy from what I got so far. I'm happy that I got a 64B suit. We got another product from Radioactive Toys. I was kind of on the hunt for this guy, and they were selling 3 of these figures for like the same price, I think, and this was the better condition out of the 3. And that was the Bandai, I don't know what line this guy belongs to, but it's the Bandai 6-inch Godzilla 1984. This one is a vintage figure. He's based off the Cybot Godzilla, although to me it looks like it's the Cybot Godzilla with some Showa dorsal fins. He's not bad. For 60 bucks, there's not much damage to him. He's gonna have the obvious paint chips here and there. That's usually common with most of these figures. He's nice, and I'm glad that I was able to get him. $60, I don't think that's not bad for this dude. We got another double purchase from Showcase Daikaiju for day 2. For $80, I got the 40th Memorial Box Godzilla 1962. And for $40, I got the 50th Memorial Box King Ghidorah. Here's his card. I tried to bargain with 62, but the dealers, they weren't up for it. And come to think of it, I can see why he is indeed $80, because the tail itself is a little bit squished. It's been warped a little bit, and he does have a couple of paint chips around his body, but that's about it. He doesn't have much damage anywhere else. My second 40th Memorial Box product, so I'm pretty happy with this guy. I needed a 6-inch Heisei Ghidorah, and I spotted a Godzilla Island series King Ghidorah with tag, but he wasn't in good shape, and I saw this dude, and I didn't even realize it was a 50th Memorial Box. I thought it was a later release, but as soon as I opened him and discovered the card was inside, I realized I purchased a 50th Memorial Box Ghidorah, so I'm not complaining either way. He's nice as well. Alright, so for our next figure, we got the Bandai Movie Monster Series Legion for, I think it was $40. Yeah, for 40 bucks. The same table where I got Iris and 2004 Monster Arts Godzilla. This guy is actually really nice. The amount of detail that went into this thing, I love the paint shades on this dude. I'm glad that Bandai is kind of stepping up their A game when it comes to the overall quality of their products, and especially with the Gamma figures. And let's just hope that they still continue their A game. Alright, we're down to our final figure. Final purchase of GFest 27. This was again an unplanned figure, but as soon as I saw it at the table where I bought the Shogoken Mechagodzilla and noticed a few of these guys on the shelves, again out of curiosity, I just asked, how much for these figures. This one was being sold for $270. I got it down to $250. What I bought was the X Plus 25 centimeter Mecha Godzilla. I believe he's some sort of an exclusive version of him. He's from what the seller told me. I'm gonna have to double check on this, but this is from when he's supposed to be stationed, because I don't know if you guys can't probably tell, but the inside of the box where he is being held is supposed to represent the underground base of the aliens from Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. The reason why I was able to get him down to $250 was because he does have a loose head, and he has a couple of paint scratches around his body. Yeah, so right here on his forearm, there's some couple of paint scratches here, and he's also a pre-owned product. What's interesting is that Corey, aka Oh My Godzilla, bought a 25 centimeter Mechagodzilla as well, although it's not the same one he got. This is my second X Plus figure I bought, or technically third, I guess, because if you count the 1964. So I guess this is my third X Plus figure and my first 25 centimeter figure. So I'm pretty happy with what I got. I'm pretty happy that I was able to get this figure. I was happy just to even attend G-Fest in general and to meet all my friends. And that is it. This is my G-Fest 27 haul. This thing, I know that it's a lot bigger compared to my two previous hauls. I have about double what I got last time I attended G-Fest. But regardless of the haul, the one thing that I'm always grateful for is the fact that I was able to attend the convention and to finally reunite with all my friends. So I just want to give a quick shout out to all my friends who I love very dearly, and so happy that I was able to attend G-Fest with them, and the fact that we were able to help each other to find some of the best products to get for a really good price. I'll always be grateful for them, and especially to people like Goji Boy 75 for helping me get my first Ifukube figure and to give me that Ultraman Tiga figure. That was really sweet of him, and I feel like you guys should support him. Support everyone that I mentioned. I'll put links to the socials in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully, if you didn't attend G-Fest this year, maybe you might attend next year. We'll see. Time will only tell. If you guys enjoy this video, please be sure to hit the like button, comment down below, and if you're feeling just a little bit generous, hit that subscribe button. It's free, it won't cost you a dime. I'm Planet the Manda, signing out.